So there I am, finally, almost beginning to be a pattern, starting a bit too late, but I started the game at least, and yeah, here I am. Hello, webcam working now. A bit less than 3 minutes remaining, so let's focus. In a relatively calm game so far, just building. But my position is a bit more active, I hope. And black has some weak pieces. But I should be careful not to be blocked in classics. Yeah, let's go like this. In the meantime, I'll try and find my stream here. Won't have much time for chat, etc. Maybe in the break between two games. So tonight is the round of 16 of the PCBEST Cup for teams. We're playing against the CD Veliterno, Italian club. I didn't find exactly where they're from. I put it in Google Maps, CD Veliterno, but I didn't find anything. And just like last time when I was late, I was eating risotto. We played against the Italian team, and now I had Italian tomato soup and some pizza. So again, well prepared, I hope. And this might be a nice moment to break out. Let's go. You will need to exchange 11-17, I guess. City Veliterno is from Velletri in the province of Rome. Okay, thank you for explaining. Does it have any meaning, Veliterno? So this is the first of 2 rounds. Of course, the results on all 4 boards count, and the total score over 2 matches will be deciding who goes on to the next round. And if it's 4-4, then they will look at the highest board, best score there. And if that's equal, then it will be blitz, as happened already on Thursday in some of the other game of rounds of 16. Veliterno is just an adjective referring to Velletri. Okay. Makes sense. My opponent still has quite some time to think, so I guess he will use that. These formations help me to control the position. I can play a12 because then this small combination will not work, I think. Afterwards will be 1924 and 913. But then I might play 30-25 and then threaten. I think it's a very dangerous position for black already. Maybe 914, the best move. After 1520, also a small combination. 913, also a combination. 914, yes. I think this move anyway is good. Same ideas remain in the position. And I can start to work on a breakthrough after 1722, 2721. Always a question whether it actually brings chances and how many. So let's see. Yes, this is the most logical move, I think. Can also play just classics, but don't believe it can be winning. Yeah, I don't see anything else in this. So let's see. Now I should do something. I think this is the best. "29 seconds, really not much." It's also the problem of starting too late because of eating. Eating is important, of course, but rather not at the expense of the game. Now the next move I can always try to go for a king. This is not the most flexible one. Now all black's pieces are more or less clumped together in the center. But yeah, might not be easy to take advantage of that. Yes. Should be careful now for some tactics. Yeah, not so clear position. I don't have time. Maybe it would have been best just to go through to king immediately without this weakening move. Now I will need quite special variations to win the game, actually. Some kind of freezing out my opponent, but not really sure if it will work. Maybe yes, but and then it's nice, but I don't see. And only 8 seconds is not very nice. Yeah, logical move. Go to king again. Maybe I should, because it will give black some trouble in the end game. Okay, next move I should go here anyway. I will even pre-move this one. And now black needs to find a defense. Perhaps it's possible because I'm only on one piece behind. Does this work? Perhaps yes. What to do? Let's give one more piece to the center and then go here. A really messy endgame here. Perhaps I don't have much time, so perhaps I should be happy with the draw here. Also because I'm one piece behind. Yeah, that's not good. But I can still, well, I will try something. He can of course give me the king and then make a king himself. Most important not to lose by time. Yeah, this is the most secure draw for black. I better just offer a draw because with 11 seconds I'm not going to win this game. Yeah, it's a draw. Quite a pity because I think I had a really good position, but yeah, without time it just doesn't work. Let's try better next time. Yeah, a good game. GG. Now let's have a look at the rest of my team. Daman seems to be a draw. Which is Alexei Domchev against, let me check, against Michele Lucci. Then Ivan Trofimov against Enes Habilai. Still playing, let's see, 3-3-3, 3-3-3, equal pieces. And Jan Ecke has won, it seems. Alright, that's good. So we have one win, my draw, and then Alexei Domchev has a draw, and Ivan Trofimov against Enes. Can have a look. Then I shouldn't look here, but rather in the other field. And then when the matches have finished, I'll have a look back at my game. Trying to get to Trofimov's game now. Alright, so it's 9 against 9. And both players have 8 against 8 now. Both players have little time. And it's about 1 minute, even 30 seconds. But the position looks good for white. Black doesn't have any defense here, and white is on the center. Let's see if white can get control of 24. Of course he can change it there, but then he loses some influence in the center. Maybe best is to go like this and then see. Yeah, or like this as the first move. But also Trofimov has some problems with time. (12-17), black can force a bit, and now 17-21 and 11-17, and then it looks like black more or less controls the position. Then this formation becomes this one and gets to work. MS, a talented Italian youth player. So nice to see him at this stage. That PCBEST Cup. He decided to wait a bit with this move, but I don't know exactly why he's not playing it. Maybe he calculated something. 28-22. Interesting move. To move here later. Don't know exactly what would have happened after 18-23 actually. But now it's hard to see what will happen. White will go to king, of course. Oh, this is an interesting idea. Black can take two like this as well. Yeah, he will. But now after 1924 it will be at least a draw for black. Black decides to continue. Now white can win two pieces here and it will be a draw. Okay. Means it's a small win for Hijken DTC. 5-3. Nothing decided yet. We'll here just have to wait until it's a draw. Yeah, now it's 1 against 1, so it will be only a few moves. Let me have a look at the time. Next round will be at 9. And now we'll be sure to be in time for that and play a good game. So 3 draws and 1 win. 5-3 means next round we'll have enough to play 4-4. What I will do is now have a quick look at the game I played and then take a small break to prepare for next round, because I think I should play better. So this is the game. 33-29, 19-24, 14-19 is a bit of one of the most passive way to counter this opening, because black is just exchanging backwards without gaining anything. White exchanges forward, so it's just a bit like the beginning position with 4 tempos for white. Actually, quite some Italian players have this style of changing backwards a lot in the opening, and it often leads to quite passive positions. So I don't know, maybe it would be nice to break this trend one day. Okay, I try to move my pieces to the center, develop a bit. 18-23. And again here, black exchanges backward without a real reason to. If you would play 14-20, then why not take forward and then bring 5 and 9. Better even would be, I guess, first to bring 7, or maybe try to control 24 like this. 37, so black has to take this into account. Yeah, and here I decided just to play simple, get the center. Maybe it would be possible to wait a bit, try to play against this piece, but I don't know, maybe move like 33-29 to give black another choice. But this was just simple and strong, I think. White has so many more tempos, there's so much more already advanced, developed. Black still has all these pieces on the back row. Just building this central pyramid, but what he does well is to keep fighting for 24 and eventually controls it. So yeah, also during the game I was thinking maybe I should have better moved out here somewhere to try and prevent that. And maybe even it would be wise here to first wait a bit and only then move out. Something like this, I don't know exactly. But this cannot really be wrong. So just developing. Yeah, this move to make 15-20 unattractive because of 28-23. And now black is left with piece on 15. Yeah, this phase took me some time, because I cannot really push anywhere. I just have to make some moves and wait for black to start making decisions, 18-23 or 15-20 at some point. So I just have to wait, I guess. And here I could make a decision again after 12-18, change forward once again, and now get this formation into play. Yeah, here by my next move, this is possible, but also after 13-18, I guess 30-25 would be bothering black. Because of 15 and 24 here. Okay, let's see. 13-18. And already computer also says that white here is one piece up even. So it means a lot of advantage. This is what I was thinking, yeah, because black has a lot of problems with small combinations, for example 15-20, 34-29, 27-21. White takes 4. Same after 9-13, and after 8-13 I will play 33-28, and 27-22 cannot be avoided anymore. So 9-14, 30-25. Same problems with small combinations after 8-13, 27-21. After 8-12 I have 26-21, 27-22. And 33-29 with at least a good endgame. 17-22, yeah, so moving to the side was good, I guess. Another idea was here to make this exchange 3 for 3 and play 35-30 because black cannot move because of 30-24. But he would play 19-24, I have to take 2. And yeah, this endgame is not so dangerous for black, I think. He will have a king first. So that's why I played 33-29, 23-28, 42-37, okay. Yeah, and here also scan indicates inaccuracy, this move. As I said after playing, perhaps it was best to move immediately. This is also a variation he gives, let's see. Yeah, because here black cannot attack. And this I saw a bit one move too late because of 7-1 and 34-30. And I will take 3 with winning endgame probably. Black can go to king, but yeah, I control the main diagonal and have still 5 pieces with which I can go to king, perhaps by exchanging immediately. So it would mean black has to make a waiting move. Scan proposes 18-22. But yeah, it doesn't really solve the problems. Perhaps still defendable for black, but yeah. I would have been better for me than in the game. But yeah, from here I think, yeah, we played more or less best moves in this endgame. 18-23 seemed to be a good defensive move. Neither of us can really play for a win here. Alright, I'll have a quick break for the next game because I don't want the same to happen. As in this first game in which I have little time at the end, the pairings will be, let me quickly change that. That's here. I will play against Walter Moscato, a bit of a fellow namesake. Walter, and yeah, I've played against Walter Moscato a few times. Always tough. So yeah, quite a nice challenge. I'm looking forward to that. To push him as much as I can. I already played against him on stream once in the Italian online tournament on PlayOK. So let's see how he does on lead drafts. Alright, I'll be back in just Alright, so here we are again. Hello chat. Hi Michael. Nice that you're watching. Good luck, thank you. Again, same opponent. So first round, 5-3. Our opponent has a bit of a different lineup this time. Walter Moscato, Claudio Ciampi and Roberto Tovagliaro and Sarah Habilosh. Sarah is the sister of Enes Habilosh, who played in the first round. And so yeah, I'm playing against Walter Moscato, Italian champion, I believe. So looking forward to see what will happen. I can see if I can already invite him. His name is Walter Moscato, as I could guess. "15 minutes 3 seconds, and I'm playing black. At the same time, today there are 3 other rounds in this best of round of 18. Admiral Stettin against Minsk, Dalman Tilburg 2 against Gniezno, and Dalman Tilburg 1 against Rosario Lipno. So quite an international group. Let's see the scores. Stettin beat Minsk 7-1. Dalman Tilburg 2 beat Gniezno 7-1. We won Veliterno 5-3, and Dalman Tilburg won Rosario Lipno 6-2. So 3 wins for Dutch teams and 1 win for Polish team. Alright. Still waiting for Walter to accept my challenge. Well, it's not 9 yet, so he has some time. Yeah, current Italian champion, and also in Salau. I was there once. Don't know exactly which year, in which he finished top 10, I guess. It's really nice tournament, or this top 20. He challenges me now. 15 plus 3. Yes, okay. Can also do it this way. Alright. Hello. Good game, good luck. And buona fortuna. Let's see what I want to do. Try to get some active game. And this opening I haven't seen before. Look if the other games have started so far. Oh, I messed up my screen, I guess. I better go back here. And I will try to set up the rest of the boards while hopefully Walter will be thinking. I think it must be a nice opening for me because I already developed a piece on 16. And also will be interesting how this wing comes into play. But well, same for me. But at least white has 35. I don't have it. This doesn't go too well. I'm trying to find the page with the rest of my team again. I will maybe do it like this. Go here. Interesting what I should do now. I want to change 1420, but it doesn't really help me to develop that wing. As long as white keeps control over 30. But I think I should anyway. Almost done with the rest of my team. And there we are now. Everything is fine, it seems. Yeah, 39, 33. Not to allow 2025. But it's already quite it's a small decision, so happy with that. I didn't want to play 12-18 before because I like it when this one is open. Alright, now it seems I can really develop that wing. But which tempo to take? To go to 18 or to 17? Let's go like this. I'm not too afraid of 28, 22. And he doesn't play it even, so. 5044, didn't expect it. I think it's time for white to start developing there. But okay. Let's wait a bit more. Yeah, the plan will be to slowly attack this way. Because the balance in the white position is not good. If you cut the board in half, like this, white has too many pieces on the right. If you look at it like this. Taking his time now. And yeah, there goes 47, 31. Now I can choose, do I want to maybe play like this or to go and attack right away? 24, 30. My intuition says go right away. Because I have to act before all these pieces also join the battle. Now they are just far away. The plan will be to be active on this side and make sure white has to react there. Can develop like this, of course, would make sense, but leaves him with a piece on 22, with which I can really do whatever I want. So yeah, he's slowly developing pieces. I will also do that. And it's funny because I had a similar game against him like earlier on stream. In the Play OK tournament I already mentioned. Now I don't want to allow him to exchange here, so that's why I make this formation. It's always kind of hard to see how black can really break through on this flank because it's such a long-term strategy. But I believe if you just keep on pushing and pushing, you will get there, or at least get some advantage. Quick look at the other boards. Daman is playing white. Yeah, doesn't have too much. Some center. Trofimov, similar game as I had against Veliterno and Janeke, playing white 3-3-3-1, 3-3-3-1. Maybe some chances in classics because black doesn't really control 24. But okay, let's go back to this game. Now I want to play 15-20. Don't know if I really need this formation later. Yeah, I wouldn't really know why. Also, I want to keep this formation, so 15-20 seems like a logical move. 7-12 also possible, but maybe it just wastes one move, so better be active. Yeah. Yeah, ID for white might be to exchange to 21. Yeah, even after this move still, but yeah, let's see. Okay, just keep on building on this flank. It would be interesting what happens after 38-33. Perhaps best is to move to 34 then. Now decides to exchange, open up like this, or keep it closed like that. I wonder. Okay, I'm a bit surprised by this because it rather immobilizes his position after 23-29. Yeah, I should play that. Doesn't really immobilize because now at least he can play some more moves, of course, and it's just later. But as I said before, with 22 I can do whatever I want. I can exchange it if I want, or just try and go around it in a way. And it may also help for some combinations, this piece. For example, if I can give this one to king and then some ideas. But the main idea is still to keep pushing on this wing. Again, using some time. Thirty-six, 31. Now I also have to make some decisions. Or not, and just wait, 7-12. Also somehow 34 to 35 looks normal, so I can start developing like this. But what is the best move? Also 14-20, nice idea to make this formation. But maybe it doesn't really do anything. Best would be to make a quick decision. Mm. Let's go for open up like this and remove just one more piece from this wing. Okay, 41, 46. Just a bit of a silent move. I will also not do much then. Yeah, I think it looks very good for me, but yeah, let's 712 possible or not because of some combinations. Perhaps possible. Maybe I should not to allow 2721. No, let's not waste time with that move. Focus on attacking the wing. 36, 31, okay. Now I can still go here. Yeah, but these are very hard positions to really see what's the best move all the time, because you just don't see them that often. Let's let's try to move this piece to the other side. Allows for 3 for 3. Do I want to allow that? maybe not. Even though it's not very strong 3 for 3. Yeah, no, let's allow it. I don't really have to win, so let's have a quick look at the other games. Janneke looks good. Daman also 4-4-2, 4-4-2. Interesting position. Very strange position. Okay. Yeah, white is one big block, but it doesn't seem too mobile. I will use some kind of idea that you often see also in kind of symmetric, not symmetric, but mirrored positions like this, in which white has outpost on 24. And yeah, the plan is to break through now, like this and this. Or maybe first this, but let's see. And it makes me think, can I now even sacrifice and then play 12-18? It's a nice idea actually, because otherwise white will change backwards. Tack, tack, tack. No, I think, yeah, it's not a good idea. Then white will play 30-24. So instead, let's first play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First play L11-16. Removing this piece. Maybe then I can play the sacrifice. Would be nice if it works, because quite an unusual idea from this side. I don't see why it wouldn't work. Both players little time. Let's see. Okay, so I counted all the pieces here, but I just didn't think white would take that many, because this is a 5-4-5. Actually quite good for white. Ay, ay, ay. Now I have ready to defend. This doesn't look good. I saw this tactic, but I thought it would lose one piece for white. Now I have to make sure to defend this piece on 24. Okay, now it should be more or less defendable. Still not very nice, but defendable. Tack, tack, tack. Yeah, like this. And time in time to prevent the breakthrough. Maybe this move. I have always this idea. Yeah, might be still quite good for white. Anyway, white's better here. But I will just play for defense now. Yeah, quite a pity of that game because it looked pretty promising. Still white's better here. But position should be a draw. The best way to get that would be just play. Yeah, I don't have time actually. Maybe now I'm even better. Yes. But let's just focus on making moves. Not to lose by time. Sacrifices, yeah. And it should be a draw. Yeah. I'll offer it here. Yeah, okay. Well, not a very nice evening for me, personally. Let's see how the rest of the team is doing. Damen 2-0, alright. And Yoneka a draw. So that's at least 4 points, which means we're on to the next round. Thank God. A quick look at the last moves in Ivan's game. Good game. Yeah, just like my previous opponent, played a very good game, especially, just hard to beat. Quickly move to Tofimov's game here. And then later come back to analyze a bit of the game against Moscato. This endgame. Let me think. Did I play it once? I don't know. Black is to try to get this piece to 24, I guess. Black cannot attack because white goes and attacks piece on 21. But now it might be good for black because of this threat. Yeah, and now black just wins. Yeah, or like this. Alright, so it looks like 6-2 for Hijken DTC in the second round. And it means that we're on to the round of 8, best 8 teams. Quite happy with that, especially since my games weren't the best and not nice to let your team down. Just checking the rest of the results. Stettin won against Minsk 7-1, just like the first game, I believe. Dam and Tilburg won 7-1, so it means, and Dam and Tilburg 2 won 6-2, so it means Dam and Tilburg, 2 teams, are on to the final 8. Admiral PCBEST Stettin also on to the final 8, and Hijken DTC then. Next round we will meet Wageningen, where which also has a very interesting team with Jan Groenendijk, and recently Alexander Schwarzman was added. I didn't think that was possible, but he was just joined for the knockout phase, so yeah, I guess it will be a really tough challenge. I hope Roel Boomstra will be in our team again. Let's see, it will be a hot evening. I just have a quick look at this game. I was playing black. Let's see if I can switch the board. Flip board, yeah. Because it must have been near winning for me, right? Just I missed this. Yeah, actually, what could white have done better? I think already here change and then start developing pieces. This moves just weakens this way. It gives me some extra time. Yeah, so this move doesn't allow white to go 27-22. Yeah, maybe here another idea would be to exchange 27-22 to 21, just to start developing some pieces and yeah, keep these pieces together here, not move another piece to the from this wing. I have to think if I want to allow 21-16 because it more or less locks these pieces, especially the one on 6. So perhaps I would have played 11-16. But after 11-16, white might play 45-40 and has yeah, more or less central position. Next move can exchange like this. So yeah, this would be interesting fight, I believe. Perhaps I would just play 20-24. But this move, and especially next move to 22, really makes the white position not very mobile. Here it's already less attractive to move to 21 here, because I can play 24-29 to have more control on this wing. 45-40 is not possible anymore. So. And yeah, this move would be met by 34, I think. Yeah, threatens to take king. Even if white takes here, I would have 1822. And for example, if white changes like this, yeah, I would probably just play slow 1420, 2025, and yeah, still there's a disbalance in the white position. Okay, let's see how it went in the game. Yeah, I think this is a nice move. It blocks development like this. But yeah, here it's really hard to find the right plan for black. Perhaps it went okay with this move. White also played logically, more or less. Cannot do anything else than just building this big block. But yeah, I have the feeling if I play well that this formation shouldn't work. Here already white could exchange. But yeah, I didn't want to think too much about allowing it or not. Because anyway, still black is pushing here. Maybe next move 24-30 or even 25-30 actually. Yeah, that might be, yeah, at least many ideas to still push. Maybe this with this threat of 35-40, or like this and then like this or this. So the game wouldn't be over after 3-4-3, of course. So 30, 43, 39, 7-12. Yeah, and here I should come up with the best plan, but it's hard to say what is the best plan. This is quite a big choice because yeah, I lose this piece, so now I cannot exchange here anymore. So one of my ideas was to sacrifice in order to go on here next move. But after 30-25 I cannot really do that because white is 1-3. And white is better. And yeah, maybe here 2-8. But yeah, I didn't really believe that something like that would work. It's still better for black, but winning I don't know. So that's why I played 11-16 to remove this piece for the 1-4-3. But then white had this exchange, which the idea I saw, but I thought white would take 4 maybe, but he really takes 5. So I guess it means that here already it's hard for black to get winning advantage. If anyone has a suggestion in the chat, then let me know. Michael is asking whether there will be another match Bomsa Schwarzman. Maybe, but if Groenendijk plays, then Groenendijk will be on the first board because his FMGD rating is higher than Schwarzman at the moment. And Rick Keuntjes now says it will be Tilburg, Wageningen and Hijken Minsk in the next round. I thought we would play against Wageningen, but perhaps then in the semi-finals if we both go there. Alright, so we play against Minsk. Interesting. We'll have a look at their team actually. Who plays there? How do I see that? Let me check. Maybe like here. Here I should be able to see Minsk. As Dushar Minsk, Yana Yakubovic, Dmitry Nemets, Polina Petrushova, and Ivan Topnikov. I think we played against them in the group stage as well, so it will be a meeting again. Nice. They beat Olympionia from Poland, I guess. Yeah, just taking a look at this position again. Well, certainly I can play 1823. Then I think I'm threatening to play like this and this. For example, after 48-43, which doesn't seem like a good move anyway, but you can do that. So white can either choose to play 22-17 and then exchange here, or like this, or exchange like this right now. This is not possible probably because I will take like this. And yeah, this can go to kings after maybe one more good move, maybe this one. Yeah, looks very good for black. Michael, why you never switch engine score? Because first I want to analyze myself, see what I can find. I think it's really helpful to try and analyze yourself first, also with chat, of course, if there are some recommendations. And I think engine score can be distracting. It's also not always right, so in general I think it's better first to have a look yourself and then later check with the engine. I can put it on, but also a second reason is that my computer is not that good, so I tried to use as little CPU power as possible. What would be best for white here? Yeah, I didn't play it because of this move, I guess, which gives him a nice defensive piece on 50, but still, yeah, as I said, it's a very long-term strategy here, and I will just continue pushing. And since I have these nice base pieces here, it should always be better for black. Maybe at this instance white can play 50-44 and then involve 48, but yeah, hard to see. Yeah, of course, it's easy to turn on the engine and it gives you a quick look of the game, but it's also helpful to look yourself. Maybe this one is better because now this move doesn't really bring anything. Yeah, and I think, yeah, white can only hope to survive here. I wouldn't really know how white should play here. For example, well, just let's say white changes like this, because he also could do it before, and play some moves here. Now I threaten like this also. With a breakthrough, so it means white has to play here. Then all tactical possibilities are not missed. Yes, but if you don't use the engine, you don't miss any tactical possibilities. But I believe that I should try to see them myself first, and then you can really learn. For sure, positioning I'm better than scan. Yeah, well, sometimes that's already the question, I think, since scan has come into play, because positionally scan is also quite strong, I must say. Yeah, maybe just this move would be good enough. Yeah, actually I can, yeah, so far I believe 1823 is best move. Let's see now what computer says. Just to have a look. To get the whole overview. 2-7, of course. Why 2-7? Very strange move. Okay, 3-9. Now it says 2-7 again. And also a little bit of the problem of using the computer is that he will not tell you why a certain move is correct. Still, you would have to find it out yourself. Yeah, actually it's interesting. So the idea of the temporary sacrifice is also the idea that Scan proposes here after 2-7, 31-26, and then to sacrifice, like I want it in the game actually. Yeah, a value of -1, which it's hard to interpret because Scan is most of the times very optimistic. Like also in the first game, he was already at a score of 1.4. In the middle game, so to say, end of the middle game, it was clear that it was good for me, but alright, now White can still get to this end game. But it looks very promising for Black. Perhaps can take 2 kings. But, well, still 6 against 6. So I'm not sure whether it is winning. This sacrifice. It's a nice idea at least. So let's check first if it's correct what I thought here. 1823. Yes, Michael, you say Scan is positioning worse than Flitz, but I think Scan would win a match against Flitz easily. It's true that he likes to occupy the edges in the opening. He likes his positions in middle game as well, but that's just, I think, because it's not so bad. It's quite modern way of playing. He doesn't just goes to the edge, but he likes to do so with some center temp advantage, etc. So yeah, so now indeed 30-25 and 2-8 is I thought the best move, but not so big score. And 18-23, I wonder how he would defend here. 45-40 or 22-17. Still thinking, let him think a bit. I think Flitz just overestimates the center. Maybe it's not that Scan It gives a high score for the edge, but that rather Flitz overestimates center. So yeah, 45-40. Let's see. Oh, he wants to play 29-34. Don't know exactly what's the difference between this one and this one, but the score of minus 1.5 is already looking quite convincing. I wonder what he finds here. Still this here and this move he just indicated, I think. Not to allow this. Yeah, this really slows down black now. He needs to go with this piece all the way. So yeah, then 29-34. This was probably the winning strategy. Now I wonder how he wants to break through exactly after 50-45, because it would allow for this exchange backwards. Or maybe it doesn't. 23-29 and already 3 pieces for black. It's quite interesting. Alright, because on the next move you can play like this and this. And there's just nothing white can do. Alright. Yeah, so this was how I should have finished the game. I guess 18-23 I think is the best. The clearest move, the most human move. More human than 2-7. Yeah, actually nice strategy, just like in the first game, but yeah, I just didn't finish off the game right. And that's also important in drafts, of course. Find it easier to draw with Ken than with Flitz. Interesting statement by Michael. I don't know. Also depends on which scan you use. Maybe, yeah. Problem of scan is also that sometimes it's too good or too optimistic in certain positions. He likes to keep a position open because he still thinks the open position is really good. And for humans, it's sometimes easier to defend open positions because then you can really use your positional feeling. Whereas in close positions, computers are better. He wants to play 11-16, also with the winning score. Perhaps this is a refinement indeed, like this. And then after 31-26, and then play 25-30. And white cannot do anything about the 18-23 and 30-34 because now, as I wanted in the game, black has this sacrifice. Yeah, this formation after 18-23 is called in some maps, in some folders, learning folders for Dutch youth players, I guess, or general players. It's called the N formation. I don't know why exactly. But yeah, but then it's usually on the other side of the board. Then it is like these pieces. And also to force a breakthrough on this flank, whereas here it works on this flank. Quite interesting. So yeah, 11-16 is a nice precision, if you can say it like this. More accurate than I played in the game. Yeah, so you see in this, if you want to finish off the game, every move is important. Just have a look after what happened afterwards. And I will continue to let scan run. I think this was a mistake, 45-40. Keeps still better for white, but doesn't give him much chance to win. While Scan is saying it's the best move. I was wondering what happens after 48-43, because then this could be a threat, actually. I wasn't sure what would happen. For example, like this. Because now at 24-30, white can close. Just pick up the piece on the next move. So I have to play here. White can play like this. It looks very dangerous for white. For black, I mean, because white can play like this in the next move. And then exchange. So for that I would need to build this formation. But it allows 25-20. This you would never want to allow. I don't know what's up here. Why Scan thinks this is not a problem. I guess 9-14. And here. Then as a black player you should dare this. Perhaps it's possible. But yeah, this is also why I don't like analyzing with computers so much, because the variance it gives are sometimes not very human. I would never play this with a few seconds on the clock. And that's why I think it's because apparently here I can play 14-20 without any direct repercussions. Yeah, apparently it's a draw. But yeah, I was quite worried after 39-44. Perhaps this is better. Now he even says 33-28 and 28-23. Yeah, anyway. Very dangerous for black. Okay, I think enough. Oh, someone actually clicked make a server analysis now. I will not wait for that. I think it's clear how the graph looks like. First good for black, then good for white, then a draw. Before I leave, let's have a look at the games won. I saw that Alexei Domchev won this round against Claudio Ciampi. Alexei Domchev is playing white. How should black build? I don't know. Black might also just wait here. 7-11-1-7. White is only one awaiting move. 20-24. White tries to push the flank, but actually it looks like black has more or less won the battle on this flank, because white has this piece on 45, which doesn't look too nice. But still not easy how black should play. Perhaps 1924. But also 18-23 could be correct. After 9-14, perhaps white can play like this and then go to 24. Let's see how it went. Oh, this is an interesting move. Black also plays very interesting, trying to get this lock. And here actually white took this exchange. Nice. Very strange position, of course, with this piece here, but looks good for white because these 4 pieces are not strong. And it looks like white is winning a piece here. Yeah. This is a telephone here. Well, not for me. Interesting whether... Yeah, black should have played 2-7, I guess. And the position is not so clear because after this, black can close. Yeah, no, yeah, could be interesting because black is quite active on this wing with a piece of a 15. No, black can also develop like this on the next wing because on the next move, because after 27-22, black has 21-27. Yeah, interesting. So after this 4-4-4, a very creative position, but white yeah, just won a piece. And we saw more or less the last moves of Trofimov against Veliterno. Let's look at the first moves. Yeah, quite tough opening for black if you want to win. It looks like a bit of a strange move, 33-28, because it leaves this piece on 46 behind, but not really easy for black to take advantage of that. And yeah, many games have been played and turns out that 1923 is maybe just the best move. Bit early to go to 28. White could maybe better wait. Just first build and then see how you go to the next line. 13-19, well, yeah. Possible. Why not? Exchange again. Again, white exchange rather early. You can still wait 2 moves. Black builds. Yeah, nice move to force white to react. 23-28 to 23-28. And yeah, black has a good center position while white has these edge pieces. And the piece on 36 just in my game, like in my game in the first round. But black also has the piece on 15, so not too clear. Black decides to make the big exchange to keep the position open. Yeah, looks a bit better for black because of tempos, and this piece is a bit lonely, no support on 47 anymore. Don't know what white could have done better here. Yeah, also this piece on 45 doesn't look nice. Overall, just a bit of a passive position for white. So yeah, black moves to the center. But not clear whether he can really damage white. '24, yeah. Doesn't allow 38, 43 because of 1420, I guess. Or maybe first play 1621 and then 1420. So let's see. 49. $17.22 is possible, but then white would move to the edge here on 16, trying to get a breakthrough in the end. Okay, since an exchange, still an exchange. Now black starts to work on a breakthrough. 17.21. White has to defend. Interesting. Let's see what is the best way. Another idea would be 27.22, I guess, and then to go for a king. Perhaps it would be better here. I don't know. Decides to close. Black wins a piece. Now white sacrifices again. Don't know why exactly. Seems to me he can go there. Don't see why not. Black has to go here and this. Black needs to go 47. And the white can exchange with. Should be defendable in the game. Or even play 35-30 here. Let's see what happened. Of course he wants to go here to 3. That's why white goes away. Interesting. Move to 17. But this 4 against 2 already looks dangerous for white. Maybe not lost. Interesting whether this move is possible. And then probably 30. 35-30. Could be a draw. Yeah, of course, this endgames also the computer would be helpful. Now Scan doesn't have the endgame database online, so it doesn't really help. But here in the end, yeah, hard to say what this endgame is, because white often has this sacrifice after 15-20. Yeah, it'd be interesting perhaps to stop the piece like this on this line is better than to stop it on this line. Not sure, because then if white goes here, 15-20 is possible. Yeah, interesting idea. I don't know exactly. Should look it up in the books. But here, after 30-25, perhaps it lost because now black threatens. So I think 30-24. This piece is too weak. Black can play like this. But then if you move here, black already cannot prevent this and this at the same time. Okay. First round it was Jan Echo who won. Quickly have a look at that and then wrap up. Against check 777. Janeka plays black. Just for the record, Black 777 is quickly check. Giacomo Giuseppe Giorlando. Nice alliterating name, but I don't know this player. Alright, black looks nicely developed. White now has some problems on this wing, no control over 36. Cannot move anymore. 12-17 not really possible because of 35-30. Actually not really sure. 1, 2. The most easy is this actually. Yeah, already black will not allow death. Perhaps. 14, 20, 20, 25. Yeah, now white doesn't really have anything against this. Plays a temporary sacrifice. This endgame doesn't look too good because the king here will be caught immediately like that. So black continues. But yeah, white is a bit frozen now on this wing. Cannot play 38-33 because of 23-28 and black controls here. Let's see how it finished. Forcing. White now plays this interesting move. Black has to take 4. White takes 3. 41-37. Okay, so it's 2 pieces more for black. Looks like the this endgame is just winning because black takes another king and the knight's catching in the end. And the perfect ending. Nice game by Jan Ecke. Clear strategy. Play for the center and then exploit this weak wing. Actually, I was wondering about this moment, whether 38-33 wouldn't be possible after all. Because now any way you go 23-28, there's a counter combination for white, right? Doesn't matter if you go here or there. You can always give king to 49, make a tempo, and take 3 with 5 against 5. So yeah, perhaps this move 38-33 is still a draw. Okay. I guess that's enough for today. To wrap up, it's gotten very dark by now, and my games were maybe good from a strategic point of view in the opening and middle game, but I wasn't really good in finishing the game, and even was lucky to get away with a draw in the second one. But luckily in my team, first round Jan Ecke won, and in the second round Alexei Domchev and Ivan Trofimov won. So congrats to them, and I'm glad to have them and hope to play better in the next round. Those in the chat who were active, thank you. It was nice to have some discussions about the use of scan, etc. And could even go back to that next time. Okay, I see it's really, really dark. I should have turned on the light here. Anyway, next round PCBEST Cup next Saturday. Same time, 8 and 9. We play against Minsk. I'll be there and I hope to play better. Thanks for watching and see you then. Bye bye.